Hey, thank you for your interest in our program here at Spurling Fitness. My name is Doug Spurling, and I wanted to give you a little bit more of a better understanding of how things work. As you may or may not know, we're pretty much nothing like your typical gym. That's great if you don't like the typical gym, but that can also be a little bit confusing to understand how things work here. So I'm going to talk about really three things in this quick under 5-minute video: coaching, accountability, and community. Those are really the three things that we focus on here at Spurling. So let's start with coaching, your actual workouts themselves. The coolest thing about here is you do not have to worry about a single thing when you're here. We have a sign on our door that said, "You just showed up." That's the hardest part. When you walk through the door, from that point on, you have a coach with you the entire time. They walk you through the entire workout. Now, what does that look like a little bit deeper? We start everybody off with what we call a success session. That's a 45 to 60-minute meeting with one of our coaches. We basically just sit and chat at the table about who you are, what your goals are, what you're looking for, injuries, background, all that stuff. We want to really get a good picture of who you are. From there, we're going to put an app on your phone, and you're going to sign up for all of your sessions. So that way we know you're coming and you're more accountable to your workouts. When you're here, you're going to sign up for 2 different types of sessions. So we're not a typical health club where you can just come and go when you want, and you'll never see people here working out on their own. You don't have open access here. Everything is by appointment. So those appointments are 2 different types of sessions. We have what we call small group personal training and team training. Small group personal training, think of personal training, most people know as one-to-one personal trainer. You're working with a trainer, it's just you and them. For a lot of people, that can be too expensive, it's not super exciting, and after a while, it kind of gets a little bit boring. But we also know that you need the individualization and the coaching that goes around that. So that's what small group personal training is. We staff each coach with only 6 clients, so you can get the personal attention. It's not a big class feel. You get the personal attention. Your workout is customized to what your goals are, what your injuries are, and what we need to do with you that day. And it's tracked for the entire month and then updates each month. You're here with 5 other people, but those 5 people could be working on their programs, their goals. They have different injuries, they have different abilities. You get to mingle with them, you get to be social with them if you want, but ultimately that coach is with you the entire time, walking you through the entire workout. That's about half your time. The other half of the time is spent in team training. So team training is more of a group-based workout. It's where we tend to get more of our cardio workout in. It's a 45 to 50-minute workout, more of a circuit style workout that some of you are familiar with, in it like a circuit training format, where still coach-led. All of our coaches here are full-time. This is their career. This is all they do. So they're not just a kind of a weekend personal trainer. This is what they do all day, every day. And the same coaches work with you in small group and in team training. So they know what you can do. We can still modify in team training, but it's a little bit more of a group feel. And like I said, a little bit more of that circuit feel, so it has that cardiovascular component. Those are the details for those who need it. But ultimately, our goal and our philosophy is that you show up, we're going to coach you for what you need that day, and we really take care of the entire hour that you're here. So you walk in, you put your shoes away, you hang up your coat, you walk onto the floor. Because you signed up, the coach knows you're coming, so they're ready for you. They have what you're going to do that day, and they walk you through the entire workout. So that's the coaching piece. I mentioned that's the first of 3 things. Accountability is that second leg that we always like to talk about. Most of us know we need to exercise, but sticking with it is the hardest part. So right away, by signing up for your sessions and using our app technology to sign up for your sessions, that right away will create more accountability than just showing up whenever you want like you would at a health club. Other things that we do for accountability is we track your attendance, and if all of a sudden we see a little drip in attendance or a little drop in attendance, it will happen. It happens to all of us. We're just going to give you a little friendly reach out and make sure we can reel you back in and get you back on track. We also meet with you for what we call strategy sessions, which is basically a sit-down meeting with one of our coaches. We kind of dive into a little bit deeper into your goals, how the last month or 2 has been going here. We track your results so that we can make sure that you're actually, if your goal is to get stronger, we can measure that you're getting stronger. If your goal is to drop body fat percentage, we can measure that through some technology we have here. But it's just a nice little sit down to make sure that you're actually getting the results that you signed up for. So you have that sit down meeting with your coach. Plenty of other ways to hold you accountable. We run attendance challenges. You have the ability to connect with any of our coaches outside of here. We have a members only Facebook group, so all of our members here can mingle with each other outside of here, kind of create some buddy systems to hold each other accountable. But we know accountability is kind of that second leg that all of us need in this realm of getting better with fitness. And the third component and something that is not quite often talked about, but in our opinion is one of the most important, and is that third pillar, that third unique that we focus on, which is community. We're unlike any other gym in that we cap our membership. Our membership only holds 400 members, so you're never gonna be here with dozens and dozens and dozens of people that you don't know. Everybody knows each other. You can be as social as you want to be. We have different things you can take advantage of every month outside of your workouts, like seminars or social events or charity initiatives. And really it's the idea that this is our Spurling family. We want to invite you into it, but when you're here, you feel like a member of the family rather than just a number at the health club. So community is super, super important. We all want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. And so if you want to just join a health club and do your own thing, we're probably not a good fit for you. But if you really, really value coaching and you want to be told exactly what to do, you want things modified for you, you want to make sure you have that eye watching, making sure everything's safe and effective. If you really value accountability and sticking with things and making sure we know that none of us can hold ourselves accountable as best as having that outside person or that outside support network holding us accountable, and then being a part of that community. Those are really the three things that we focus on. Those are our three uniques, and those are the three things that make Spurling Fitness what Spurling Fitness is today. So I invite you down to schedule a success session with one of our coaches. That meeting is completely complimentary. Again, that's that 45 to 60-minute meeting with one of our coaches. We'll sit and chat, learn about you. We can tell you more about the details of here, but that is the first step of joining the Spurling family. And I look forward to seeing you soon, and we'll talk to you later.